Hey y'all, Instinct Survivalist here. Starting off the morning with the aching for some bacon, and definitely some coffee. I'm gonna get a fire started and we'll get back to it, alright? You can hear the sizzling of a little bit of it. It's because it's wet, been raining, so I want to get the fire done before I set up for the bacon and coffee. Because I'm afraid it's gonna start raining again.
Here a fire came to be born. Here a fire came to die. Here a fire came to be born. Here a fire came to die. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills the sky. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills my eye. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills the sky. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills my eyes. Smoke billows, fog thickens, wind whispers, winter listens. Here a fire came to be born. Here a fire came to die. Here a fire came to be born. Here a fire came to die. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills the sky. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills my eye. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills the sky. Smoke billows, billows, billows and fills my eyes. Smoke billows, fog thickens, wind whispers, winter listens.
Yeah. So you see I got the bacon and the coffee set up. I would just wait for it to cook and wait for the coffee to boil. All right, so let's revisit this. See the bacon's going. It's a piece of green wood. I've taken the, you can see the bark still on the edge right there. I've taken the bark off of it. Main reason is because I don't want anything that's on the bark in my food. So what you do is you just strip it down the bark to make that happen. Coffee's getting close to being ready. So that you can see the bacon going. I'll show you the distance from the fire. So the top shot, you can see distance from the fire, or main part of the fire anyway. And then sitting way above it. A couple of flames licking so you can see the darker spots on some of them, but that's it. All right, hey, we'll come back when some more is ready. Well, as you can see, I love the fact the plane decides to fly overhead now. As you can see, I burned a little bit of the bacon. That's not a shame. It's all right. Bacon lovers, calm down. But what I did is I moved it off the fire a little bit more because as soon as it started getting really cooking, the fat started dripping, started making it go crazy. The fire just started licking up before I could even get to it and burn it up. Coffee's ready. Wait a few minutes for it to cool down. You see the smoke coming off of it, the steam, or it's hot. So we'll just wait a few more minutes, and then we'll just kind of sit down and chat. Now y'all get to see me eat. I'll try not to talk with my mouth full. First off, coffee. For those that want the recipe, it's cowboy coffee, real simple. Just throw in the grounds, boil it. I put it in the cold water after it's boiled just to settle the grounds. That's it. Simple, easy, no extra equipment. Just my container or cup, either one, and then the coffee grounds. So, like I said, I know that some of you are freaking out because the edges are burnt. It's bacon. It doesn't matter. It's a bourbon bacon from White's or Wilbur or Wright's, W-R-I-G-H-T-S, apostrophe S. I should know that. That's my family name on the grandparents' side, or my dad's side. Anyway, pretty good, pretty tasty. You can see I'm not far from civilization. The main reason is because this is my haven, if you will, my spot, my outdoors. And the reason being is because I get to come out here, I can shoot a video if I need to, or want to, build a fire if I want to or need to, just kind of get away from everything. Now, the bad side is cars and all that down the street, and planes that fly overhead, and sometimes dogs barking or neighbors cutting the grass or what have you, but I like it. Makes it easy for me. Wish you could taste this, it's really good. Picked it up at Kroger's. Those of you that are around me, that's Kroger in Snellville on Scenic Highway 124. The other reason I have this site, this shelter, and you hear a plane coming. If you don't hear it yet, you will. The other reason I built this area is because, you know, doing bushcraft and doing survival is not about just learning it in a book. It's about going out and doing it. Survival Sherpa, Todd Walker, says it's doing the stuff. Don't just read about it, do the stuff. Make it, you know, self-reliance. Make sure that you're learning. If you're learning in a book, then go practice it. The better part about that is I think it's the old Army saying, And for those servicemen and women, if you hear this and it's not an Army saying, it's more of a Navy or Marine, please forgive me, I do apologize. However, you don't do it till you get it right, you do it till you can't get it wrong. If it's a survival situation, you want to make sure that that is the case. You don't want it to be wrong ever. So that's the intent and the reason for this. And because I did move to a rural area, if you will, not quite, or suburban area, I should say, I don't have the luxury of just going out into the field like I used to. This was a decision we made, which is fine. We'll make it work and go from there, but this is what we're doing in the temporary. However, you got to make sure that you're practicing. You got to make sure that you're doing it and not getting it wrong. You know, it could be that one of the things I'm learning about is water filtration, dealing with water and how to work with water and how to build fires and things of that nature. And sometimes you just, I don't want to go, 2 hours away just to try a log cabin fire. Right? Log cabin's one I know. I learned it when I was young. That's fine. I learned teepee when I was young. That's fine. There's some other fire lays that I don't know. I don't understand them. I get it. I get the purpose of it. But what makes it better than another one is really what it boils down to. So that's one of the things that I can come out here and just try it out. Oh, okay, it does this. Or for if you remember the beginning of this one, just had the smalls with the platform. Basically just trying to get something to get heat. Log cabin does heat. It does a lot of heat. Great for cooking. Great for cooking. Every time we go camping with the family, I've taught my kids how to make a log cabin fire because it produces so much heat. That's one of the reasons why I had the bacon off of the fire until the fire shifted and then started burning it. But it was producing so much heat that I didn't have to worry about it. I could just sit it. I could go do whatever I needed to do and come back. That's why there's cuts in the video. It's because there's some other things I needed to do around the house. But hey, the bacon still had to be cooking, and I was able to tend the fire. When I was bringing these logs up, because my wife has, since we moved, she's insisted that we have stumps to sit on. Hey, that's a small thing. I went and paid $2 for stumps. I mean, it's real simple. Because I don't have the luxury of going out and chopping them down or cutting trees or whatever. So it was a fair deal. All right, it was easy for me and it wasn't too far away. Just throw them in the back of the Jeep and go. So the main portion of this is, hey guys, enjoy yourself, enjoy what you're doing out there. I know Kevin Bowen gets out in his backyard with his kids and starts teaching them and working with them and building fires for them. And hey, daddy, build a fire, build a fire. He starts putting his stuff together, and the kids are automatically going, Daddy, we're building a fire. I love that. I love that. He's got small kids though. My kids, my oldest is 21. My youngest is 14. I don't have the luxury of Daddy, do what we're going to build a fire. I just go in, hey, I'm building a fire. Anybody want to come out? Fine. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't, and that's okay. There are mornings like this morning where I needed the time. I needed to think. I got some decisions I have to make. And for me and my family, and so I needed the time. This is my, I think the old song is called Blue Sky Cathedral. This is it. This is my Blue Sky Cathedral. I love it. I do. Anyway, I'm gonna have another piece of bacon, maybe chat some more. Oh, by the way, the person that's responsible for all this is Adirondack Badger. He posted a video of him doing bacon and eggs and just kind of sitting and enjoying it. That was it. So it kind of inspired me to get out here. So hey buddy, thank you, appreciate that. I will say with the bourbon flavoring or the bourbon barrel smoking, you can't really taste the burnt. There's a burnt taste and it's like, ugh, you can't taste it. It's nice and sweet. So another reason to go buy this stuff. By the way, it ain't cheap. This was one of those things where I'd saved up some pennies to do it. I got it on sale for $8. I think it was $8. It's regularly 12. So definitely more than just regular bacon, and definitely more than what Survival Sherpa Todd Walker did in making his own. So go check that out, by the way. Great write-up on that. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish off this bacon. Don't have too much more to say there. Except to just do it and go out and try and check yourself and make sure you're learning, always learning. And you see that, you know, sometimes it's not about having the luxury of being out in the wilderness to be able to do it. And for those that are in urban environments, I just want to speak to you for just a second. You may be thinking the same thing. I can't get outside. I can't go. That's okay. If you can have a grill, and I'm talking about a charcoal grill, you know, an old Weber or something of that nature, charboil, what have you, just, you know, with the lid and the charcoal in it, you can do the same thing with that. That is your fire pit, so to speak. So you can get out and check that and learn how to make different pieces of fire. Make sure it's one of the big square ones, not the big round one. Reason being is because you don't have enough room to do stuff there. But it gets you at least some basic knowledge so that you're ready. So when you do go out, when you are able to go outside, okay? So that's kind of the last bit of tip I have for you. We'll see it for a little bit longer. Till then, I'm gonna listen to the songbirds, drink my coffee, eat my bacon, and go from there. Till next time, hey, thanks for your likes, your subscribes, the subscriptions, the follows, the tweets, the retweets, the whole 9 yards, guys. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing this, and I thoroughly enjoy this. So thank you very much for your help. Until next time, use your instincts to survive. Man, that's good. You gonna try this bacon?